Yes, hi there. I'm Abdul Tarzi. I'm talking one more time. It's August 30, 31st, 2024. It's a very nice, beautiful day. I was going to say, when I started this, my voice was really big. My health is about the same. My health is about the same. My appearance is about the same or even better. My vision is better. I started around 2014. Okay, I was speaking a lot at that time, but there was something that I didn't have. I didn't have that much knowledge. So what I did was I talked a lot, and then I wrote I wrote a lot, and I came up with a lot of good information. So the amount of knowledge I had this time was more like nature, and Barack Obama was actually pretty good. If I didn't talk during Barack Obama's time, and it was more nature walking of who the president was, and he was a good president. I overall I stayed safe in nature, and inside my house I was very safe. I didn't get any scratches that I know of. I didn't really fall. Like I would be walking like this in Georgia. There's a lot of traffic. Yeah, the president was a good man, so I didn't get hurt that much. In nature, I was fine. I didn't fall. It was a little bit hot. It was a little bit hot sometimes. It was a little bit difficult, but the nature was very beautiful. Nature here is somehow the nature outside Obama was beautiful. Now, do I think there was something going on because of his he likes the nature? Yes. So the president's a lot like who we are. So the president's very nice and very good to have. You know, sometimes you think the post office is like us or your parents, which is always true. But I mean, it's amazing. Your parents are like you. I'm like my mom. I am like my dad. I'm like your brothers and sisters are definitely like you. But I find a new situation that's interesting, that the president or a king or a queen is like yourself too. I would be walking like this in Barack Obama's time, and the nature was more enjoyable sometimes. It was enjoyable, so they got me really tired. They started bad for blacks because it was a beautiful nature. I was living with my family, and I just went outside for a walk. So I felt bad. Now I'm feeling bad for blacks because they started talking in your head, and that's not fair. Because it was really beautiful people just like this. It was very enjoyable. Okay, then Donald Trump came. The nature was still enjoyable. Donald Trump was very good in the presidency. There was a lot of nature like this. I'm a little bit more, and your brothers wish we had like the first story house. Most of the time with Barack Obama, we had a first story house. We're pretty high with Donald Trump. Kind of like, have you seen his marriage? The Donald Trump said he was married pretty high. Well, just like the president, we were very, very high for Donald Trump 4 years. It was a little bit difficult on my mom and myself. The nature was beautiful. The people were very beautiful. And the trees were very beautiful. The park was beautiful. I really enjoyed Donald Trump's family situation. I was very good with my mom. I was very good with my brothers and sisters. And once in a while, I got to see Uncle Najib. He likes his uncle. But Barack Obama, I didn't see my Uncle Najib that much. And then, but Donald Trump, I saw Uncle Najib, who was about 70s. He was happy. Najwa Mariam were happy. Mariam is pretty good. She's working like an attorney office, and Najwa is an attorney already. So that was probably a while ago. So here's with Clinton. See how there's a person here, they're nicer. There's a person that's a little bit older. So we're seeing a lot more people come out. There, one of them is a lady, my friend. She says hi all the time. Anyway, we're seeing a lot of great people, and I'm enjoying my walk. I'm enjoying my situation. I'm basically having a lot of fun. You get to see more people. You get to enjoy more people. Anyways, I'll go out this way. And, well, the thing is, we're just having a lot more fun. We're having a lot more fun. I became really good in the video. When did I become so good at videos? I can't even see. Good at videos because where with Joseph Biden, I became very good. I'm doing the video myself right now. The video, and the video. It's not that it's just, you know, you gotta look at nature while you gotta be able to. It's hard to. Some people don't want to be on camera on television, but they don't want to be on camera. I ask him off camera to see if they don't like it, then what should we do? Sometimes they don't even like to be on camera. Anyways, I might not even ask him. But it is very, very fun to be here discussing things about nature, family, and everything. Hi there. How you doing? Hi. So it's important to see the nature and people. You see, it's not fair for Tom Cruise. This is you know the living room. I can't discuss too much, but you know the television's in the living room. So Cruise or Joseph Biden to take care of you, it's just not fair. Because how could you have a television in your living room? But mine is in the living room, and it's just supported for our friend Tom Cruise. How could it be just supported by Tom Cruise or even Joseph Biden or now myself? It doesn't make any sense. Some people that can show their homes and nature, yeah, they're gonna be fine. But to show your home like this is amazing. I myself am very kind to if they're elderly. For example, when Joseph Biden came, I thought the elderly finally did well because he has a good look, he has a good personality. My hair is usually all brown, and Joseph Biden had brown hair, so he had, and also then became a little bit white hair, which helps the older generation. And a lot of the older generation did very well. I think they were in their heart happy that Joseph Biden won in some way. They're happy that Donald Trump won, and they did very well. And before that we had George Bush. So, anyways, the old people were very good. Let's talk about George Bush, because we can't just discuss Barack Obama. All right, Joseph Biden was good, but George Bush was one of the best. Okay, I lived with my mom at the time, and I love my mom. She's still alive. My mom and I were very close. We lived in a home, most likely in the second story. Mom and I lived there, and my brothers went to Georgia, and they visited my mom. My mom went to live with me, and my brothers lived in Georgia. And my mom was having fun. She was able to do well with the family. And she went, for example, to my sister's house and watched two kids. There's two beautiful girls. Amina and Uma were their names. They're wonderful girls. They're still doing well. Mina went to New York, and we like her back with her mom, Uriah Tarzi, who's my sister. And Uma is now starting in Georgia, but she should be back with her mom, because the only reason is this is presidential is fine, but my mom had 6 kids, and for the most time we were together, 6 of us, then 5 of us, then 4 of us, then 3 of us. We were always together. So my hope is that my sister's kids are together too. So my mom was having fun, and she would be able to have dinner with me, and we had neighbors that come down and talk to us sometimes, and they had wonderful, beautiful children at that time. So I was having a lot of fun. Anyways, they got to talk about that. So George Bush was good to his family. He was good with his mom. We should be very happy with that. That's why he was the first president at the millennium, and most likely a good person. Most likely he was fine. And same with Barack Obama, same with Donald Trump. And remember, we have Hamid Karzai over there. At first, the first 8 years, Hamid Karzai was very good, and I thought some of it was his influence, and he was pretty fun to have around. I thought I enjoyed walking, but I never enjoyed walking this much. This is very self. I'm walking once a day myself, and it's been very good. I started that when Hamid Karzai came from to the United States, and I've been trying to do that, and it's very fun. I walk. Sometimes I go to side curbs only. Sometimes you saw me walking the streets, and it's very fun. Beautiful nature. I saw since Hamid Karzai. It was beautiful to watch the nature and seeing people in the nature and walking. It was very fun. But he won't let me have good cars. In my automobile, he's selling cars. Sorry, but I gotta sometimes make a joke. He's selling cars there. And I think he sold too many cars, and I had a car all my life myself. And he kind of put some pressure off me by giving the car. It was with my mom or with my brother Saul and Faisal. Like, we had a Buick, and the whole family shared a Buick. And so that was all right. But the home, so I'm just hoping, like, this is a home we live in. You saw Saul. We always had very good homes. You saw we have a home now. All 7 of us have a home. All 7 of us have a very nice home. And our 4 children have homes. We just hope that the 7 are like a little bit more together, and 2, 3 per house. And we did that with Barack Obama. We had too many, like 5. We did that with Ronald Reagan originally. We had like 7. So I like to have about 3 people in the house or 4 people in the house, and I think that'll make us very safe. By the way, my hair was white only in, I'd say mostly in Joseph Biden time, and that's understandable. He's 80 years old, and he did wonderful for white people overall. So that's pretty good. Anyways, I'm very people don't want to say their age. All right, so I've learned why they don't discuss their age, because some people in George Bush's time, they told me I'm 22 years old. I knew I was about a little bit like 25 or 27. Today I feel like I'm 40 years old. It's my 40s. Someone's telling me I'm 40s, and I'll take it. Anyways, 40s. But it's easy to say the most I could be is 50 years old. That's the most. And that's fine too. But it's nobody says their age. Men surprisingly don't say their age, just like females sometimes. Anyways, so this is where we live. Nice little area. This is the little gym we have now. And I started, the gym with the person that left the gym was George Bush. Then a little bit Joe Biden, Barack Obama, just a little bit, but mostly nature walking with since Karzai came in with George Bush and Joe Biden. I don't know if this is their life. If Mr. Karzai affects all the presidents, I hope he's okay. I'd like to know about it, because the world is so much bigger than Muhammad nowadays. The world is very large compared to even Amir Karzai. The world is very large compared to King Charles and even Joe Biden. The world is very large. They should influence the world a little bit as the main president, and we love it. But how did he influence all these children like myself? How did he influence all these young boys and girls? How did he influence the men and women? How did Amir Karzai do it? How did Amir Karzai do it? If that's the case, well, we need a little more clarification from the actual government. Also, I'll talk about government next time. If this is a government project that the government has 1 or 2 person, and it's really difficult on them and their families, maybe the government has to take it easy, because yes, it's government, but they cannot take everybody like Karzai, Abdul, or Saul, or some King Charles, that make him work so hard. Even if it's government project, government is a lot of stuff, and yes, they have to help other people. So projects in a lot of government. There's people that have dogs. Anyone that has government projects, they should be able to help people out a little bit more, and kind of help the population to find out how the person fits in the government. So, for example, there's people, all human today somehow fits in the government. All human fit in the government. For example, some people we know fit in the government, like the post office, I told you. Some people fit in the government and trying the benefits. The benefits, like, for example, you buy benefits, you get benefits. Lots of people fit in the benefits. The benefits people get in the government would be great. There's people that fit in the benefits, like, for example, you use the cards and you get food or housing. So we're part of all of you are part of the government, and what we have to do is make it a little more safer for people to live within the system we live in, and also live within the government, to make us more safer. Anyways, slowly but surely, people start getting used to this, and there's some people that might, like 1 person or 2 might talk about the laws of nature in their own home area to see if they feel good about everything. All right, well, thank you very much. I have some people. It's like there's people that see, and there's some people as I walk. Let's see, there's people right there. They can't see them, but people are there, And well, it's just good to have people around. I like to have a little more people as I do these things. I've already been in 3 different homes, in 3 different family homes since I came from in this millennium in the last 24 years, and it's been very good. Most of it is in the United States. I'd like to travel a little bit more because this is a beautiful, wonderful nation, but I'd like to be able to see this beautiful nation and some other nations as well. Either a lot of people won't talk, and I know why they won't talk to people, but if we give them a chance to speak, and the government make laws, for example, there's always elections, there's always houses, and the job market. You ask him how the job market is. They've talked to me before on there, but I just don't have today. I was just not ready. Okay, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a nice day. Everybody has there's a lot of people that do have the camera, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. See how there's an Asian there. They all have cameras and videos, and they also, here's a nice white man. But I am happy with everything. All right, well, thank you very much. We'll talk next time.